Why, hello everyone, my name is CNanners, and I am a loser baby. Wow. You should possibly want to kill me because in a time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. You're probably very confused right now. You're like, what the hell is he talking about? This ocean banana man is insane. Well, as you guys know, the Shorty Awards, I have mentioned it many times, and it's not going so well. So I am back on the campaign trail. I am asking for assistance because, unfortunately, I can't do anything but ask you guys for help. This isn't like the ultimate ninja challenge. My prowess, my cat-like reflexes mean nothing. And without your support, I lose, and my self-esteem drops to the floor. And there is a good chance I'll start listening to Jewel CDs, feeling all kinds of depressed. But in all seriousness, please look in the description. There's a link. Please tell everyone you know. If you can do anything to help, I would very much appreciate it. Because, yeah, I don't want to listen to Jewel. I want to be happy and smile. But today, I want to talk about something fun, some subject matter that I have not broached thus far. I wanted to bring up the story of the first girlfriend I ever had, and it's a funny story here and there. I mean, it's kind of more so depressing because, as you guys know, the first girlfriend you ever have tends to hit you very hard, very close to home. And I'm gonna be honest here. She tore my heart out. I was like, dear Lord, why is this so painful? I'm young and I'm weeping openly. What is this? I don't like this at all. But I guess I'll start from the beginning. I met a girl. Her name was Rachel, in an English class in seventh grade, and those were some awkward times. Those were definitely. I mean, I was growing hair all over the place, and my voice was like, so it was, as you can tell, very traumatic, but I think that definitely my mind was set. It was fixated. It was like I need to be with this girl. She is delightful, and we must wed each other and be together forever, or whatever sort of ridiculous, grandiose notion. It's very funny. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are probably reminiscing right now about your first girlfriend. Be like, wow, what I have learned and how far I've come. But initially, it's very interesting that when you get to know somebody for the first time and you're dating, and you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna hold this girl's hand. Oh my God, I'm gonna faint. I remember plenty of situations where my brain just was not able to handle what was going on, and the notion of having any sort of physical contact with somebody of the opposite sex was just like, like brain just had a spasm, like it didn't function properly. I was like, I'm trying to rationally analyze. All right, screw it. I'm totally fixated on this woman. It's like, dear Lord, I'm screwed. It's fun and it's an interesting experience. Your first girlfriend teaches you a lot about the grasp that a lot of women have over men. And let me tell you, when you're infatuated with somebody of the opposite sex and they are ridiculously attractive, game over. There's nothing you can do. You're screwed. You guys may remember in past commentaries I talked about how it's important to not let the infatuation overtake you and consume your manly soul. Well, it comes from a very learned process in that I have been there. It sucks a lot when you're like, I love you so much. Why are you breaking up with me? Oh God, this sucks. But in all fairness, we had a lot of good times. I think that I don't know. I felt very confused. Everything was packed into like a 3 week period, and that is definitely not enough time to learn anything about anyone. And certainly when you're younger, there isn't a whole lot to discuss. I mean, the major hurdle that anybody has to forego in a relationship is, do you want to go to the mall? And will your parents drive me? Everyone's like, do you want to go to the hot dog on a stick? Well, I don't know. I kind of prefer Arby's. And if I look back on my first girlfriend, I know it was very childish. I know it's like I'm coming of age. I totally understand all these things. But it's interesting how it sort of builds the foundation of who you become as you get older. And I definitely learned a lot of lessons, like don't put all your eggs in one emotion-filled basket, because you will be set up to failure. I remember when she broke up with me. She didn't break up with me herself. She had her friend call me on the phone and basically say, you know what? She doesn't really like you anymore, so you guys aren't going out anymore. And I was like, uh, 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 and I was just so bummed. I remember just I was at a loss for words. I was like, how can this happen? We're just totally meant for each other. I I remember sights and sounds. I remember laying in bed. I had a television in my room. It was a national, and this is so bizarre that I remember all these little details. There was a National Geographic special about buffaloes playing on the television when I was sitting in bed just like weeping. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. And it's funny now, but dude, it sucks so bad when I was younger because it was like the world to me. I was like, oh my God, everything's folding around me. This doesn't make any sense. But you know, things they change. They become less important, and whether it be women or anything in life, you learn that what seems initially now to be so important, to mean so much, in the future may not be the case. And I guess you have to take things in stride. And if anything you guys can pull from this particular conversation, it's that don't stress about the small stuff. I mean, it's like you will be with many more women in your lifetime, hopefully. I'm doing like an air quotes with my fingers here. If you are a normal human being who's not like a creeper like hiding in bushes, you should be fine. You should be good to go. But do be aware, the first situation with a woman is probably going to be one of great heartache, and you just got to go through it. You just got to do your time. That'll make you grow as a person. I think definitely sitting back, sitting on the bench, not the best option. I know I described a lot of horrible situations with how I felt and watching Buffalo programming on the television and how much it affected me because, of course, you remember every goddamn detail. And it's so bad. However, it'll make you a stronger, more well-rounded person, and you will look back, you will chuckle. But yeah, I mean, I hope this was insightful or funny or helpful. I always enjoy talking about women. It's definitely something that I do very much enjoy. Other than that, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you very much for voting for me in the Shorty Awards if you do so. And yeah, I will see you guys later.